Color the blocks. Color hundreds, tens, and ones to show each number. When we look at place value, we have to remember that every single digit in a number has a different place and value. We are looking at hundreds, tens, and ones. 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 Each place has a different value. When we look at hundreds, we draw them as squares and put 100, the value 100. When we put tens, we draw a stick and label it 10. And for ones, we draw as dots. And we know that each individual dot is represented by 1. This is the number 751. 751 has a hundreds place, a tens place, and a ones place. Notice that we read from left to right. And when we read left to right, we also read our numbers left to right. And we start with the greatest place value. Let's look at the hundreds place. 751 has 7 hundreds. Let's count up to the number 700 by 100s. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. So the hundreds place has a value of 700. For our tens place, we have 5 tens. 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens. Let's count by tens to see the value of 5 tens. 1 10, 2 tens. Is that counting by tens? No. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. There is a value of 50 for 5 tens. And for the ones place, we have 1 1. When we write our number in expanded form, we have to write the value of the hundreds place plus the value of the tens place plus the value of the ones place. So if we have 700, we write 700. The value of 5 tens, we write 50. And the value of 1 1, 1. 700 plus 50 plus 1. If we were to write this number in standard form, we would take the first digit, reading left to right. So the first digit is 700. The first digit of 50 is 5. And the first digit of 1 is 1, 751. If we were to look at hundreds, tens, and ones, we would say there are 7 hundreds, 5 tens, and 1 1. We would not write 7 plus 5 plus 1 because 7 and 5 is 12 plus 1 more is 13. This is why it's important when we write it in expanded form that we look at the value of each digit. 700 plus 50 plus 1. The next number is 396. 396. You can see that 396 has a hundreds place, a tens place, and a ones place. So we will count to 300. 100, 200, 300. So the value of the hundreds place is 300. How many hundreds are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 hundreds. The next digit is 9. The 9 is in the tens place. 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s, 7 10s, 8 10s, 9 10s. These 10s, there are 9 of them. 9 10s. But the value is not 9. We have to count by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So we write 300 plus 90. And how many ones do we have? 6. I'll circle 5 on top, 1 on bottom, 6. There are 6 ones and the value is 6. So 300 plus 90 plus 6 equals 396. The next number we have is 818. We have, let's see, I'm going to clear this up. The next digit we have, number we have is 818, and 818 has a hundreds place, a tens place, and a ones place. There are 8 groups of 100. 8 groups of 100. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. How many tens are there? 1 10. There's 1 10. And the value of that 10 is 10. So we have 800 plus 10. And how many ones? 8. 8 ones. So to write this number in expanded form, you would write 800 plus 10 plus 8. And the last number we have is 543. We have 5 in the hundreds place, 4 in the tens place, and 3 in the ones place. So we have to look and see how many hundreds? 5. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So we have 5 groups of 100. We have 5 groups of 100, and we have 4 tens. 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s. We have 4 10s, and we have 3 ones. 3 ones. To write this number in expanded form, I would write 500 plus the value of the tens place. 10, 20, 30, 40 plus 3. 500 plus 40 plus 3 equals 543.